Today, a lot of fans follow the triple bottom line concept, including etiko, which sells clothes, footwear, and sporting products. Etiko means ethics in Greek language, and the company targets at conscious consumers in order to build a strong, socially acceptable brand. Its main challenge is to build brands with limited resources. There are three possible solutions. Option 1. Traditional advertising involves advertising through newspapers, magazines, radio, and television. Option 2. As the business grows to strengthen brand, is a low risk and low cost method, but it takes long time to achieve. Option 3. Digital marketing. Technology serves to leverage word of mouth to attract customers. It is a low cost investment, but increasing fans using it. Option 1. Although option 1 traditional advertising is the most reliable technique, etiko has limited fans at the introduction stage of the product life cycle. Option 2. Option 2 is obviously slow enough to generate profit to recover the product development cost. We encourage option 3 as digital marketing is the fastest and cheapest way to connect with customers and easy to get feedback. Moreover, businesses can track and monitor social activities on network.
Hi, I'm Nick Servatis, the founder of Etiko. I'm often asked where we source our products from and for information about the people involved in the production. We've made this video to give you a better idea of the positive impact you're making in the lives of farmers and factory workers in developing countries when you purchase fair trade products like those in the Etiko range. Let's take a look at the production of our cotton t-shirts and shoes. The process all starts here, in the fields of central India. Cotton is this country's most important fibre crop, with nearly 9 million hectares under cultivation and more than 7 million people working in the industry. Unfortunately, it's also an industry which is a very dark side. With the promise of greater returns, many farmers have been taking loans in order to pay for genetically modified cotton seeds. The debt incurred from these purchases, combined with numerous failed crops, has led many farmers to take their own lives. In 2006, it was reported that up to 26 Indian cotton farmers a day were committing suicide because of the shame of not being able to provide for their families. Devastated farming communities are now turning to organic and fair trade cotton as a way of breaking out of this debt cycle. By saving their own organic cotton seeds and making their own natural pesticides and fertilisers, farmers are able to keep their lands clean and fertile. They can also avoid being in debt to money lenders and large corporations. Fair trade guarantees that farmers receive a fair and stable price for the cotton they produce. They also receive an additional amount which can be used to invest in community projects such as building schools, health centres and improving the local water supply. Fair trade standards also have specific environmental requirements and can act as a great bridge for farmers who are switching to organic farming practices. Buying products made from fair trade certified cotton plays a direct part in improving the lives of disadvantaged farmers in the developing world, such as those in India. The cotton crop itself is harvested 4 to 6 times a year, and each farmer takes his crop back to his village. From here it's transported to the local gin, where the cotton is cleaned and the seeds are removed. The cleaned cotton is then baled up and sent to be spun before being transported both nationally and internationally to garment manufacturers. This is where our footwear and fashion stories separate. Let's follow the cotton for our garments first, as it heads to Jangalpur, just outside of Calcutta in West Bengal. The cotton farmers who produce the cotton actually own a percentage of this factory and benefit from its successes. Once the cotton arrives in the factory, it's mechanically woven into large rolls of cotton fabric. It then goes through numerous stages that include cutting, screen printing, stitching and quality control before each garment is packed and made ready for shipping. The fair trade premium paid by Etiko for each garment is used to improve conditions in the factory as well as in the workers' communities themselves. So, as you can see, our garments aren't just good looking and well made. The purchase of them also helps make a positive contribution to the lives of those involved in the production. Let's now follow the cotton heading across to Pakistan to be made into our footwear. Etiko sneakers are made in Sialkot, which is in the Punjab region of Pakistan. They're made from certified organic and fair trade cotton, which you'll find in the uppers and in the laces, and natural rubber, which comes from southern India. For every pair of sneakers we buy, a 15% premium is put aside to fund community welfare and development projects. With our footwear producers, this has helped provide free healthcare for all the workers and their immediate families. It also has helped fund a microcredit program which lends money to the workers and their families if they want to set up their own small businesses. Recently, however, the priority has been the funding of a fair price shop, which has helped reduce the cost of buying food and other items for the workers and their families.
Impact. Social media is convenient to get up-to-date information and suitable for start-up companies to invest in advertising. Moreover, it is a low-cost marketing strategy to promote brands.
Every day in the US, there are 2.4 billion conversations involving a brand. What role do the various types of media play in these conversations? In a study of 3,000 adults with word-of-mouth research and consulting group Keller-Fay, Google measured how media and marketing channels provide content to consumer conversation. We studied behaviors, perceptions, and media interactions before, during, and after conversations where they mentioned a brand. We call these word-of-mouth conversations. We found that while the vast majority of word-of-mouth conversations still happen face-to-face, the internet is now the leading source of information motivating conversations, surpassing even television. And it's the #1 source for people to find information during and after a conversation. More importantly, among online activities, searches are the #1 initiator of conversations. In more than 15% of all word-of-mouth conversations, search websites are used to find information. And when conversations involving brands are informed by search, they are 25% more credible and 17% more likely to lead to purchases than conversations informed by social media. After a word-of-mouth conversation, search websites are the #1 place people go to take action. They most often turn to Google to look for more information, find a price, or follow up in some other way. In fact, Google searches directly inform 146 million brand conversations every day. These studies illustrate how important online channels, especially search, are to inspiring and informing conversations about an advertiser's brand. With appropriate online presence and ad strategies, advertisers can strongly influence how their brand is perceived and shared. For more information on this study, including the role of smartphones in word-of-mouth conversations, contact your account representative.
Retail drawbacks might include conveying complaints to potential customers quickly and cannot guarantee feedbacks are correct and accurate.
This is the city. I was working Yellow Pages at a Bell Atlantic. My partner was flipping through the book when...
See that, Joe?
What's that, Frank?
A listing.
Yeah?
One line, no ad, no store hours.
Sounds like he doesn't want to do any business.
What do you think?
I think we pay him a visit. If you want the business, give him the facts. In the Bell Atlantic Yellow Pages.
relation to customer engagement and use of social media. People rarely can avoid social media that use it to communicate competitive advantages. Spread the information about sustainable business operations to customers. Then they will realize they are contributing to the environment and society. That is their attitude change. After that, they will purchase data from competitors. That means idea adoption. Usefulness of mention of social media includes connect easily with like-minded customers, share experiences and opinions, work and chat about ideas, recommend for friends and relatives, create of design. It is a way to connect with like-minded benefits from social media. It costs cheaper market research fees and needs less effort than traditional interviews. Companies can get instant feedback also. Recommendations. It is better to launch online